Hey guys, Type here bringing you some more Warcraft 3 action. Playing for today's morning in the north, we have Foggy playing as Night Elf, going for the Keeper of the Grove first. Face up against him, we have Happy in the south playing as Undead, and he's gone for the Death Knight. A bit of a ghoul start. Map is the last Refuge, and this one,
a player's forces are under
the
attack.
ESL Open Cup again. Wee bit of Acolyte harass here. Trying to slow down this creeping from Foggy. And Death Knight heading up in this direction before the camp is finished. He got the item. Started heading up to the north. Gonna come in for the harass. Acolyte goes down, but that does leave a corpse behind to make some skeletons with, so it's not bad news for Happy. And here he goes. Oil snipe, and he picks off the big experience. Now trying to chase down the archer and gets that too, so that is a horror show start there for Foggy, trying to sneak this camp in really quickly, and it does not work out for him at all. Meanwhile, a little bit more creeping here from Happy, going for the Murloc camp with his units. Ooh, Foggy maybe not paying 100% attention there. Doesn't manage to pick up the item and doesn't get the last hit either. Not looking good here for Foggy.
A player's forces are under attack.
Doesn't have entangle here either, otherwise he might be able to get something done, but nope, not level 2 yet. Still only got the treants. Gonna use those treants now to try and creep out these Murlocs. There we go, gets level 2 himself now. Treants, but Happy with the scouting from the skeletons, knows exactly what's going down here. Gonna come in and try and steal a bit of experience. Doesn't manage to get that one. Didn't want to spend the coil on that just crummy little Murloc. Understandable. And there we go, Huntsman going for the ensnare there on one of the treants. Happy, oh, with the deny, nicely done.
A player's forces
Death Knight
are
on the
under
run
attack.
now, taking quite a lot of damage. That's a good chunk of archers now for Foggy. Able to defend quite effectively thanks to that. Going for the Hunter's Hall. Wants to continue creeping. This is Happy's last rod. Last couple skellies before returning to the shop. In the meantime, he's actually creeping up his expansion position with his ghouls. Circle out there. Kills off the wisps, so maybe denying the expansion opportunity here for Foggy. And yeah, level 2 coil sniping off the creeps. Be careful with these archers as well, very fragile. Could also go down. Keeper playing defense for the moment, but Happy with the wrap around Foggy. Should have expected that. Be disengaging, but once again the experience goes to Happy. Staffing out. Will he survive? Yes. So man, that was really good harass from Happy. Good control down here, creeping to level 3, and once he got level 3, that level 2 coil helped him steal away all of Foggy's experience. Foggy in some trouble now. Can't be creeping for Happy. He's staff down here to get...
Player's forces are under attack.
Even with that staff, he staffed down here to get the item before running back to his base. Just all those nice little touches for Happy make the difference. Oh, flute on accuracy. Very strong item, given how many archers are on the field at the moment. Expansion about halfway completed on construction. Puts down some blight. Maybe we're going to see a tier 2 counter expansion from Happy. And for the slaughterhouse, got the lich out. No fast tech at least. Here comes the Acolyte now.
Are under attack.
Got a gargoyle starting the harass on the tree. Setting up one archer to defend that. And there we go, Ziggurat in production. Still at the start of the Haunted Mine yet. double laws back here. And for the Dryads, so pretty standard stuff. Doing a little bit of harass on the wisps. Nice mana burn there. Spends the coil though, picks off one archer. We get strained again.
A player's forces are under attack.
And here we go, a couple of treants getting sent in to harass the expansion. I think they'll be able to cancel it though. Archer's getting nuked down pretty hard here. Under a lot of pressure from the ghouls. Nowhere to run. The Dryads and the heroes coming the other way, but he's already lost almost all of his archers. Bad start to the fight for Foggy here. Expansion does go up, however. Somewhat salvaging the situation. But without the support of the archers, having a bit of trouble handling these gargoyles. Maybe just run around at the moment, play evasively. Oh wow, they did cancel the mine. I'm surprised. Don't think they had the DPS for that. Okay, well that's very good news for Foggy. His expansion about to be up and mining. And we're able to cancel the haunted mine down here. That certainly makes up for all the losses he's suffered so far. It has to, otherwise he's down and out. Wow. A tiny bit of cold damage, and now the keeper at risk of going down. Dryads in some trouble. Deny. Understandable.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, Moonwell's getting pumped up. Not building them at the expansion position though, which may help with his defense over there. Building them at his base. Interesting. There's this ancient wall running too. Could use it to creep out over here maybe. Regen scroll coming on for the Death Knight. Getting back a bit of his mana. Got the ghouls here. And I'm not entirely sure what Foggy's hoping to achieve. It just doesn't seem like his army tree is strong enough. Bring in some treants, hoping to get the cancel, but yeah, it just doesn't seem terribly effective. I thought maybe, you know, he could spend this time, as I said, maybe using this Ancient War, creeping out this spot. Use Demon Hunter to 3, that level 2 mana burn. So much stronger. Draining down dead heroes, but no. Briefly look for the harass, and now I'm not entirely sure what he's up to. Double Edge Protectors at the expansion, okay.
Are under attack.
That's where he's sinking a lot of his resources at the moment. And has ticked up to tier 3, going for Mountain Giants now. Oh boy, calling over the trouble on the Demon Hunter. Transfers over the Town Portal and has to Town Portal out. Did get the item at least. Had good timing on that attack for Happy. And yeah, that Demon Hunter only being level 2, he's just not that tanky. Can't absorb that much nuke. Did he just sell the... He just sold the flute to buy the Orb of Venom. I can't believe that, man. He's got Dryads. Okay, so we've got the Greater Mana Potion there for the Death Knight. Good news for him. Especially with all that mana burn running around. And Foggy once again coming in on the harass. Should be able to kill the Necropolis here. Might have to Town Portal out again. We'll come to the Demon Hunter once more. Not able to run out. Didn't come across to maybe intercept with a Nova or something like that. Just happy to play defense here. And restarts the Necropolis, but Happy up and mining now, so gold's not too much of an issue for him. Now build the Muma up at the expansion position.
Are under attack.
Foggy knock on the door of 70 food here. Wellspring as well. Good decision, especially, you know, this map doesn't have a healing fountain. You kind of need that extra healing for the Mountain Giants. Looks like he's going to try solo creep up the Demon Hunter here. Getting close to 3. Not quite though. While Happy has been creeping up the Lich to 3. About to be tier 3 himself. So yeah, interesting style here. Tier 2 expansion, counter expansion from Happy. Now over the red camp. Got the Mountain Giants coming down with the War Clubs. Looks like he's going to go for that meme again. Just try bash through the expansion. Did he see that though coming down the hill? It is nighttime. Hard to tell exactly. Go for the cold tower first. And come the acolytes for the repairs. And the Undead army not too far behind. Here comes the rest of the Night Elf army, but they're not terribly impressive. Doesn't have much mana on that keeper either. Takes down the tower pretty quickly. Mountain Giants are very, very sturdy, going for the next tower. Gargoyles peeling off, going for the Dryads. So he's going to be able to take down both towers, but what about the Haunted Mine? Be a little bit late starting the repairs on that, but the War Clubs, is he about to run out? Other Mountain Giant in some trouble, getting very, very low, and so is the Keeper. Keeper extremely low, has to run back in. He's going to start the town portal. Can the Mountain Giants make it back to range? Oh my god, only one of them got out with that town portal. That is a oh, horrible time. Okay, able to run out with that one. He's trying to use the taunt to break these surrounds. It's a good idea. Death Knight though with the double aura is just extremely fast. Chasing down and trying to get the surround on this other Mountain Giant. There he goes. So Foggy taking down the expansion, but costing him maybe 2, maybe even more Mountain Giants. We're back in though for the recancel.
A player's forces are under attack.
The Treants with the other Mountain Giant and gets it. Now looking for the Echo surround on the Mountain Giant. Is that closed? Hard to tell exactly. Oh, we got fighting up here. Lich with no mana anymore. And we got fighting starting up. Relying a lot on that Demon Hunter for damage here. And the fast damage onto the Keeper has to pull back. Oh, did he break free of that surround? That Mountain Giant? I don't see the corpse down here, so he must have done. He starts the expansion. We're gonna try squeeze in a bit more creeping here. So it was Happy. Gonna go back to that red camp, try finish it off. He does have, you know, another nice camp here, quite close to the expansion position that he can creep out. Still play defense. Level 5 now for the Death Knight, level 4 for the Lich. Very nasty hero levels there. Foggy way behind. Mountain Giants. They gave him a lot of experience, but now we can see switch back to Dryads. Trying to answer the Gargoyles a bit and investing a lot into upgrade tech. Doesn't have Nature's Blessing, so this Ancient Protector going down pretty quickly here. Doesn't have the armor boost. Tower doing some reasonable damage to the Gargs. Mana burn. No more mana on these undead heroes at all after that Nova. Right, it's going down pretty fast, but so are the Gargoyles. Bunch of Giants a bit clumsy in their positioning here, but now they're getting stuck in, and that's a town portal out. Yeah, one more Gargoyle going down on the exit. Oh, and he left a ghoul behind as well. What he can do with all of that experience. He did lose, what was that, about 4 Dryads there? I suppose similar losses on both sides at the very least. Bring his Ancient Protector a little bit further forwards. Still not taking Nature's Blessing though.
A player's forces are under attack.
Decide to go for that orange camp in the far corner. Looks like Foggy though coming in for the expansion again. only got 2 mountain giants at the moment. So we won't be able to bash through their structures that quickly. Starts off with a nuke before the mana burn can come through. He's going to try fight this one. Do have a destroyer up in the air this time, so doesn't have the rejuve available quite so freely. And I don't know, this fight doesn't look terribly good for Foggy. Does have a food advantage, but composition's not really there for him. Gargoyles just picking off all the dries. Did manage to take down the destroyer at least. That opens up the treants to do some damage here. What was that? A freshly morphed destroyer? I forget what I just said. Yeah, in some trouble. Mountain Giant's kind of just standing around, not up to much. And now Foggy on the run. He's got the town portal, has to spend it here. Mountain Giant again left behind. Now on the run. But yeah, that fight. Foggy coming in, you know, I suppose he did have a decent food lead, but his army composition just doesn't seem terribly strong, and with such a big hero level disadvantage. Those fights are just not going well for him at all. Happy doing a really good job of just like nuking out whatever he can, spending all his mana before the Demon Hunter gets in range for the mana burn. And that's neutralizing Foggy to a large extent here. Pumping out the Dryads once again. And switching more into bears as well. Moving away from the Mountain Giants a bit.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh boy, he ran his Ancient Protector in. Out support there, down he goes. Oh, he's got another AP back here though. Interesting. So the tower pushed maybe, going for a bit more gold from the expansion camp. Very curious that Foggy, you know, doesn't just back off here, try level up his heroes a bit more. Desperate to push in, take down this Undead expansion. There we go, early nuke. Demon Hunter low, pulling back for the rejuve. Loses one gargoyle for the trouble. But yeah, it feels like fighting the choke point maybe in Happy's favor. Since he's got the aerial units. They can outposition over the trees, but not sure. Either way, Foggy decides to pull back here. That attempt didn't really amount to much. Picking up an invul potion. Now going for the red camp himself. No scouting here for Happy, but maybe able to guess what's going down.
A town is under siege.
A-bomb switch now for Happy. Mixing them in. Second expansion, okay. And what did he pick up there? Cloak of Flames. Demon Hunter, I don't know if he's beefy enough to really utilize that too much. We'll have to wait and see. Either way, the positioning here, a little bit awkward for Foggy starting things off here. Demon Hunter out the back. He's up the front, getting taken down pretty quickly. He's doing a reasonable job this time against the gargoyles, however. Ghoul front line is getting a little bit weak. 6 on the Death Knight now. Good mana burn there. Oh, focus fire onto the keeper. He's got the invul. Dodges the coil with the invul. Nicely done. Still in some trouble. Still having to run out. Maybe he can buy the town portal here. Yep, and has to town portal out to safety. Mana potion there for the Death Knight, making the difference. Rest of the army though is still back here. Ready to play defense. He's got decent army. He's got the invul as well, so the Demon Hunter can stall out for a bit longer. Keeper gonna come back in. Going for the gold here. Main mines are dry. Foggy not running in this tree quite yet though. Gotta bring in the wisps for this next fight.
A player's forces are under attack.
Do you have any survival? No survivability items on the Keeper, so very vulnerable to the nuke again. Dryad's having trouble with the gargoyles, but a bit of focus found to the Death Knight. He gets a little bit low there. Now turning it on to the Demon Hunter. Let's pop the invul. The Dryad backline just doesn't seem that strong. Down they are falling. Now the Demon Hunter quite low. Oh, and so is the Keeper. Down he goes. Next up is the Demon Hunter. Oh, no town portal out to dodge that coil. And then the rest of the army getting picked off here. Expansion coming in for Happy as well, scouted by the Wisp, his own second expansion. In trouble.
A town is under siege.
And there we go, finally throws in the towel. So yeah, it's an interesting style there with Foggy. 4 mounted giants charging and killing the expansion. It seems to be decent, but what he does after that, I don't know, it just doesn't seem that successful. He came in and tried to re-cancel the expansion. Happy was just camping it there. Got lots of experience just killing off Foggy's units. Foggy maybe had the opportunity to pull back, do some creeping, build up his army a bit more. Decided to continue harassing and just was so far behind on hero levels. What was that? 4-4 versus 6-6? Yeah, that just didn't end up working at all. But GG, well played by Happy. Seems to have the read on this particular strategy from Foggy. Well done. Anyway, guys, we'll wrap on that. Thanks for tuning in to some more Warcraft reaction. Until next time, goodbye and good luck.